Alright, so it's week 2. Here we've got the gladiolas. Really impressed with these ones. I've got a double shoot on this bulb. That one's only just come through the last few days ago. Here is our first one to shoot through. Clearly a head taller than everyone else. And here is our very youngest. In the middle, we've got Freesia. Unfortunately, out of all the bulbs we put in, we've only had the one starting to come through there. It's been 2 weeks. I'm going to give them a little bit more before I start emptying them out and putting something else in. On the far right here, we've got our ranunculus. So they're all coming through quite nicely. I put them in small groups, about 3 or 4 in each pot. They're coming through quite well. That brings us over here. It's feeding time right now, so everyone's getting their share of water. On the left-hand side, we've got asters. They're coming through really nicely. In the centre, we've got our zinnia. They're coming through, not too impressive. Bit concerned about how many there are on this side actually, because I'm gonna have to narrow them down to their own individual spaces in the end. Over here we've got our tomato crops. A bit too aggressive, I think, with our application. So we've got lots of little shoots fighting over for one space. In 2 weeks' time, we'll have to single each individual out and pick our favourites. But so far so good. That brings us to our last one over here, which is our courgettes. So on the left hand side, the really tall ones. We've got 2 columns here. The one on the left, these are our hybrid ones. Absolutely massive, really proud of these. And the column on the right hand side, those are our organic ones. So we've got hybrids here on the left, and then organic black beauty on the right. Really impressed with these ones. They're growing each individual day. Couldn't be prouder. In the centre here, we've got alpine strawberries. Really tiny ones. They didn't show up for the first week and a half, and now we've finally got these little tiny green leaves coming through. I don't know if that's stuff that's already in the soil or the strawberries. All the soil here is from the same batch, so if there's green leaves in one, I'd expect them to be in all ones. So these could be potentially our strawberries, quite small. Bringing us to here is supposed to be our sweet peppers. Absolute no-shows. Nothing but fungus in there. A bit disappointing. And then on here, we've got our bell peppers. It looks a bit dry, but yeah, nothing in there as well. What I've done is I've put them in a tray for 30 minutes and I let them suck up what they want to suck up from the roots, and then I'm going to leave them to drain, to stand for about 30 minutes as well before sending them back inside. So that's our update. We've got some new ones, some new baby ones that we've been planting over here. I'm going to wait for them to show before I start talking about them, else it might be bad luck.